Girl.
What's the tea, girl?
Have you seen Miss Laverne? Have you been hearing the mess about Laverne Cox?
No, no. What happened?
She revealed, girl, that her ex-boyfriend was a MAGA white boy that was a New York cop. So listen to what she says.
My ex-boyfriend, when we met 5 years ago at the height of the pandemic, he was 26, I was 48. He is blonde hair, blue-eyed, MAGA Republican voter who is a New York City police officer. We were madly in love. I did not develop any of these politics. I still have my own. Yeah, my ex-boyfriend was 22 years younger than me, hot MAGA Republican New York City police officer. Yeah.
That's what's making the rounds. What are your thoughts, girl?
I'm not shocked.
Come
Um,
on.
Based on what I know, and honey, you know I be digging all in the public figures and the celebrities business, and all of Laverne's exes that I'm aware of, at least the ones that she was public with, were white. Were
I barely be seeing her with any black butch queens. But okay, yeah, not
and
surprised.
that's no shade. I feel like we was talking, we was talking about the Huxtables and we was talking about Vanessa, and I was saying how I feel like Vanessa was the white sister. Like I feel like everybody has that all black people have that family member or that friend or that person that they went to school with who's just like a Oreo, white adjacent. They tend to date white people. They tend to talk with a certain dialect. They tend to be the stereotypical or the quote unquote good Negro. Laverne is that girl in our community. At least that's how I see her. And that's how I always viewed her. And me personally, I don't view it as a bad thing. When I was younger, I used to have a disdain toward Oreos and be like, why you want to be white?
I won't say that I was surprised. I could just, I could hear it in her voice. I know that her sexual taste buds had a little Candace Owens ministry in it. She was born and raised in Mobile, Alabama, honey. And I don't hear none of that in her voice. None of that kind of Southern belle or rural Southern, hood Southern, high class Southern, even white Southern. I don't hear none of that. And that is a choice. But I could hear the white only sign in her voice. I can hear, I can hear her giving I'm a top in bed wench, je ne sais quoi in her voice. Listen. I wasn't surprised at that, y'all. I was kind of a little bit, I was just when I first saw the video, I was a little devastated. It was because baby, listen, it was because of the swooning. When you see a black person swooning,
Blonde hair, blue eyed, MAGA Republican voter, 22 years younger than me, hot.
if you swooning over blonde hair and blue eyes, baby, the teacup has already been tapped. They already in the sunken place. If you swooning over blonde hair and blue eyes, baby, the name Toby has already been accepted. Who the fuck is Kunta Kinte? I don't know that nigga. The black card cannot be expired. We know that. It can't be expired. But trust and believe it was a disappointment when they found out that it could not be expired. When I heard her swooning over blonde hair and blue eyes, baby, the spirit of the Honorable Minister Farrakhan bubbled up in me and shot up in my bones. I wanted to call
Oh,
everybody
stop. It,
blue-eyed
when I
devils.
when I tell you the spirit of Lucifer wants me to spit at our good sister every time I hear her fawning over a Caucasian man like that. And don't get me wrong, I know you motherfuckers is listening right now. Bre, isn't your partner Caucasian? He's white passing, first of all, motherfucker. But number two, I don't swoon over him because of his Caucasian features. I wasn't attracted to him because of his Caucasian features.
Well, bitch, the spirit of Umar Johnson lives in me, baby. It is nobody's never and Black King forever.
Baby, honey, I know, I get it, and I get dragged, and I'm one of the people who get dragged and drugged for dating outside of my race. And honestly, at this point, I don't care. There was a time that I cared, and there's actually relationship opportunities that I turned down that could have probably been successful, healthy relationships just because I was concerned about having a white fucking partner. But you better trust and motherfucking believe that me and Laverne Cox are not dating the same type of white motherfucker. You can trust and believe that, honey. When I open my motherfucking mouth, a MAGA Republican is going to run. I don't know if y'all caught it or not, but she done spilled her tea that she be topping the men, and maybe it's a reverse slave play. Maybe she likes dominating these Caucasian men. I don't
Listen,
know.
it was the swooning. It is not. I don't care about who people date. I don't care about that. Blue-eyed cop, the arm of white supremacy. You are swooning like you are Pete Cola breed love from the bluest eye, but assigned male at birth. You swooning over blonde hair, a forest of lice and colonization. Listen, I had to cut that shit off, baby. I had to cut it off. I was devastated. I was devastated.
I just wonder if she be swooning over blonde hair the same way when it's on the albino Negro.
No. Listen, I want to, let's be serious. I'm joking. I don't really give a fuck about who she dates. I just think it just was funny that she was swooning. And listen, I think of it like this when it comes to the MAGA shit. I don't think they care for real. Just like white women don't care about their husbands' conservative anti-blackness and xenophobia, and just like cis black women don't care about their cis black men's homophobia and transphobia. I just don't think that they care. I think that they are making a compromise. I think that they're complacent. I think they're trying to enjoy love. It's already hard out here for the girls to get partnered. And, they're trying to enjoy the love and just kind of sometimes they make compromises and, they want to enjoy the privileges that comes with being partnered with these people.
My interracial dating began as a compromise. But girl, I'm still paying attention to who the motherfucker is as a person. This is MAGA. This is police. I love you, Laverne. If you listening, sister, I'll be open to having this conversation with you, bitch. But how the fuck did you even get past cop?
She said he's a voting MAGA Republican. So he voted against you as a black person, voted against you as a trans person, voted against you in almost all ways of your identity, other than you being a rich celebrity woman now. But that's kind of sickening that she out here moving like Leonardo DiCaprio, because she was swooning also over him being so much younger than her. So a black trans woman out here moving like Leonardo DiCaprio is kind of a kiki.
I mean, hey, you got to get reparations where you can get them. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Diamond. I ain't gonna lie to you, Laverne, and I ain't gonna lie to our listeners. I ain't feeling it. Laverne says, I'm gonna give you some motherfucking advice. If you gonna sling that big she meat, you need to either do it with a cracker that's worth loving or a cracker that's going to better your motherfucking career, because you didn't fuck the MAGA cop. You didn't say that you fucked the MAGA's film producer, bitch.
That would make it different.
Yeah, upward mobility, honey, being an example for trans women, honey, because no shade, we didn't all use the cracker here. You know what I mean? To get where we needed to go. You know what I mean?
Period. Period. I mean, I had a few clients.
Baby, if you going upward and the motherfuckers is at the top, who else is you going to step on, bitch, honey?
Yeah, I think I hope we're joking. I'm joking about just I literally don't give a fuck about who somebody dates. I really don't care. I'm just curious about how they navigate their relationship and ignoring the politics, the polar opposite of politics. And maybe it's because I don't know all of her politics. I just can't see myself being with somebody on a serious level that just has such a opposite of my politics. It just couldn't work for me. So I would be just curious in how they navigated it. I don't navigate it. I don't care. Like I don't judge her. We all make compromises. It's the same thing when I think about cis women. Like my cis women friends who still are partnered with transphobes and homophobes, and I'm not gonna be hanging out over your house, and I know your man is a homophobe, but I'm not gonna get mad at her for fucking with a nigga that might be a transphobe or fucking with a nigga that might be a homophobe. But I'm always curious, just on the sociologist in me wants to know, like, how are y'all navigating those stark differences? So that's what curiosity stems in for me.
I just don't get it. I don't get it, Tom, and I can't lay up with the enemy, honey. That's why I was never good at escorting. Cause soon as I smelt Republican vibes coming off of them motherfuckers, it was like, no, get out. I'll eat tomorrow, honey.
No, no, no. I can see myself sitting up in my luxurious, renovated, multi-million dollar apartment in NYC as Laverne is, and enjoying me some bonbons out of the buns of a yummy chocolate black man. But I just can't see myself wearing it out and flipping and a turning for a blonde-haired, blue-eyed devil.
And that is
And with that note, let us know what y'all think about what's going on with Laverne, and make sure y'all check out her show, because that was the point of her talking about this. This was the context she was promoting her show, and we want the girls to be successful, no matter who they laying trans BBC to.
To hear more about that, come to my show at City Winery in New York City, July 28th. It's a Monday, show time, 8 p.m.
yes, support our sister.
Period. So let us know what y'all think. Hashtag Marsha's Plate.
Hashtag MARSHASPLACE.
I make it easy to love me. I make it easy to care for me. I make it easy to share all your world with me. And if you had the best of both worlds, it still wouldn't be enough.